Hey guys, it's Alex here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can downgrade from iOS 5.0.1 or iOS 5 to iOS 4.x. So to prove you that I'm on iOS 5.0.1 currently, I'm going to go into settings, general about, and there you see for the version it does say 5.0.1, so that proves that I'm on iOS 5.0.1. So for this downgrade to be possible, you will need two things. You will need Tiny Umbrella and Red Snow. And so yeah, and iTunes of course. So we'll begin by putting our device into DFU mode. So we're gonna hold home and power for 10 seconds, and then we're gonna be releasing the power button and keep holding the home button. So just about that. So hold home and power for 10 seconds, and then after that release the power button and keep holding the home button for about another 9 seconds, or until iTunes recognizes your device in DFU mode. So after that, just click OK, and you can exit out of iTunes since we don't need that currently. And now we're gonna be opening up Red Snow and going to extras, and we're gonna click on pwned DFU so that our device goes into a pwned DFU state. So at this point your device shouldn't be doing anything. It should have a black screen, and after it's done also. And so after that we'll be opening up Tiny Umbrella, and just let it load right here, and click OK right there, and OK again. And now we're gonna be starting the TSS server to redirect the to Sarik's server and not to Apple. And after that, just open up iTunes, and it'll find your device in DFU mode. And then for Mac, hold Alt and click Restore, and for Windows, Control I think. And so I'm gonna be downgrading to iOS 4.2.1, and so just click OK. And so here I'm gonna be fast forwarding the video, pretty much so that for time purposes, because it does take quite a bit. And so it'll verify the iPod restore with Apple and preparing the iPod for restore, and then it should say restoring iPod software right there, and there we see it on the iPod Touch. And so again, I'm fast forwarding this quite a bit just for purposes of time, but for you it should take about maybe 10 minutes or so, or less, depending on your computer. But then after that, again, it'll verify the iPod restore and restoring iPod software, and then it should say that it has been restored to factory settings, but then it says that it has found it in recovery mode, and your iPod just will be in a black screen. So iTunes eventually has restored the software on your iPod, but since it is an older version, it doesn't recognize it. So after that, go open up Tiny Umbrella again and make sure that the third box is unchecked, and go to advanced, and then stop the TSS server. And now we're gonna be opening up Red Snow again, and go to extras and select recovery fix. So that should get your device out of the recovery loop. So then it'll exploit with lime rain, and now your device should flash white, and it'll almost seem like you're jailbreaking your iPod Touch, but you aren't. And then you should see this strange coding thing again, but again you aren't jailbreaking it, you're just taking it off the recovery mode. And then it should have a black screen again and nothing else. So at this point you will have to boot tethered again. So just go back and select just boot, and again it'll do all the normal stuff that it does, exploit with lime rain, and then upload the first stage and wait for reboot. And there we see it, and there we see the pineapple logo. But so eventually it'll go black again your screen, and so now we have to jailbreak actually our device. And so as you can see right there, it just stays on recovery mode again. But so now we have to jailbreak it. So just go back and hit jailbreak and do the normal jailbreak. I'm obviously fast forwarding this again, since it does take a lot of time. And so I just want to say that this jailbreak part you only have to do if you're downgrading to iOS 4.2.1, because I did it on 4.1 and it wasn't necessary. It just booted up normally. So this is just for 4.2.1. And then after it's jailbroken, click on just boot, and it'll exploit with lime rain, and upload the first and second stages or just a first rather, and wait for the reboot. There we see it, identifying the build, and now it's rebooting. And there we see the pineapple logo, so everything is going well. And I'm gonna open up iTunes since this is the older version, and actually when your device is booting, you should see the Apple logo again and the little loading bar, and it should do that quickly, and then it'll go back to the pineapple logo. And there we see it, it's booting up, and as you can see, so right there it said connect to iTunes, and well, there we go, I slide to unlock, and it is iOS 4.2.1. So in there, Cydia, since I already jailbroke it, and if I go into settings, general, about, as you can see right there, it does say version 4.2.1. So yeah, guys, that means that you have successfully downgraded to iOS 4.2.1. So thank you for watching this video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, guys, and also follow me on Twitter. Links will be down below.